Just wanted to let you know that you are amazing, special, and capable of anything. Thank you for watching this video and taking a positive step for your learning. Alright, today we're going to be talking about two ways that you can display some data. The first is a dot plot and the next one is a bar chart, or I should have written column graph. Both things are the same, by the way. So a dot plot is where each dot represents one piece of data. So a dot equals a piece of data. So maybe a dot could equal one person surveyed. And a bar chart can show, different categories. And it's useful when there's more than single things. So more than, individual data. Might seem a bit abstract, but let me show you some examples. Here we go. So we have got a dot plot and it shows the survey that asked some children how many pets they have at home. So each of these dots equals one person. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people had 0 pets. So that's kind of the way to read it. So use the graph to see how many children have 2 pets. So how many people had 2 pets? 1, 2, 3, 4. So a good way to think of it is like each dot represents a person. If that kind of helps you understand it better. Oh, look at all the people. So how many people had 2? 4 people had 2 pets. How many children participated in the survey? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. What is the range of values? Remember, the range is the biggest number minus the smallest number that you got. So it's 8. And it's very similar to the other day. The median number of pets. So remember, for the median, order your numbers from smallest to largest. So there is a way to do it with the dots, but I'm going to start by actually writing down. So we had 4 zeros, so it's like 5 zeros. 5. And then we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 4 people had 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 people had 3. 1, 2, and 8. And then biggest, smallest, 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 biggest, smallest. Well, we did have an even amount, so I'm not surprised there's 2 in the middle. And it's 1 and 1, so the median number is 1. But FYI, you don't have to write out all the numbers. You can actually use the dots to find your median. Kind of like this. Biggest, smallest, 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 and there, we're back again at 1. So you can also find the median using the dots, but I would suggest writing it out like how I did, if that helps you. It's a good way to get started. What's the outlier? Which one is the little piece of data that seems a little left out from the rest? It's that 8. 8 is your outlier. And the mode is the option that's picked the most, and in this case 1. Boom, it's just like bustling and it's hustling. There's so many of them. So 1, because 10 people picked 1. So that's how you read a dot plot. Let's try make a bar graph. Let me zoom out a little bit. Alright, so we are talking about what is our favorite chip flavor, and I have got some data written there for us. So you can imagine for sour cream, which is the superior chip flavor, I'm just putting it out there. 35 people picked it, so we got no time to draw 35 dots. So instead, we are going to make a bar graph where we are going to represent these amounts using bars. Now, the first thing you got to remember is, let's go. What does let's go stand for? The L means we need labels. The ES stands for even scales and bars. And the T is a title. So don't forget these things when we are making a bar graph. So we've actually got a title. What is our favorite chip flavor? And now we need to create some nice axes. So let's do that. Oh my gosh, they're so pretty. So let's label the axes. Always the one going up is going to be counting up. So the category where we're counting is people who chose the flavor. So people who chose the flavor, that's our first label. Chose. Oh, no, it is one E. My bad. Ah! Oh my goodness, it's all gone. Who chose the flavor. And down here, the label is chip flavors. And let's actually put the chip flavors. C is for chicken. S is for spicy. SC is for sweet chili. Oh no, disaster. Sour cream. And salt and vinegar. Done, we've done our labels. Yash. Tickaroo. We've also done the title. So even scales is the last thing. And we need to go from 5 to 35. And remember, we've got to start at 0 here. There's always a 0. So can you think of maybe like a times table? We're not going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all the way up to 35. That's just too much effort. So can you think of a better scale? Hopefully you're thinking of your 5 times tables, like I am. Oh my gosh, you were? We're so in sync. 30, 35. Done. All right. So now we can actually start drawing the bars. So for chicken, we were up here at 30. So you put a line there, draw a bar, and boom, we have got our first bar. Oh, it's so cool. I can color in the graph like this. Didn't know that. That's why I'm excited. Spicy is 15, so put a notch at 15. I'm going to color it again. Of course, you're going to use rulers. I don't have a ruler on this feature, so that's my excuse. Sour cream is 20. And let's color it. I hope that's like pleasing for you guys to watch because it's actually a lot of fun. Sour cream is 35. Wow. Let's go like that. And color it in pretty. This is your chance to go wild with your colors, by the way. Your highlighters, this is its time to shine you now. Oh, can't pick any color I want? Yes, I can. So salt and vinegar, which is the most disgusting flavor in the world. You can challenge me in the comments if you disagree. Only 5 people. I'm just putting it out there. So even scales and bars. And there we have it. We have such a pretty bar graph. Aww, I'm gonna draw a little heart because it's like so pretty. Because it has a nice title. Yay. It has even scales. Wow. Even bars. Wow. And it's got labels. That is amazing. All right, now we can actually start using our bar graph. So how many people liked chicken / barbecue chips? So we're just going with chicken chips. 30. Because our bar graph tells us 30. What was the least favorite chip flavor? Salt and vinegar, rightly so. And how many people took the survey? Well, you would have to add up all the people who took the survey. I'm going to do it in a different color because it looks cooler. So 30 plus 15 plus 20 plus 35 plus 5. Let's add that all up. And 105 people took the survey. And remember in stats, it's always nice to talk about the units that you're talking about in the question. So hopefully now you have a better idea as to what a dot plot and a bar graph are and how you can get information from it, like mean, median, and mode from the dot plot in particular, and what is needed to draw a good bar graph and dot plot. Let's go!